Everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be testing for a case tournament at my locals this Saturday. That's going to be at Endangered Hobbies at the Natick Mall in Natick, Massachusetts. I haven't decided what deck to play yet. I've been fiddling around with a Grenmaju tonight, so I'm going to be doing some testing with that. It's your basic level 8 spam, maybe swing with Numeron Dragon for game. Lots of draw power, try to get into what you need. Lots of clearing the field. Basically, it's in very much an OTK deck. With a bit of utility in case the game goes longer. The side deck is more for game 2 when my opponent's going to force me to go first, or if I wind up against like a Mystic Mind player or a Sky Striker player. I've got the Spell Cancelers and the Link Slayers to make the rest of these monsters easier to summon. But being forced to go first means I'll probably be siding out my Kaijus and siding in the Vanities package with the Link Slayers. Then, of course, you've got the Cosmic Cyclones because you have to have an answer to mine. My extra deck is, well, I mean, it's got the Numeron package with a few extra dragons for different kinds of problems that may arise, whether I need to pop something, push for a little extra damage, negate graveyard. The Anima here has a lot of really good plays with it. Number one thing being able to kaiju my opponent into the zone across from the link zone, and then use Eater of Millions to link into Relinquished Anima and steal their monster to either push for extra damage or to just get it off the field one way or another, whatever I need to do with it. So let's get into a game and we'll test this one out. If it doesn't work, we can try out a different deck. I'll have to change the capture once we get into a game. There we go. Against V317, let's see what he does. I think that's the problem with YuGiOh Pro Dawn of a New Era, is every time you want to get into a lobby with someone, it basically like opens up a new window. And so it's kind of a pain to bounce back and forth on Twitch, but whatever. There's probably an easier way of doing it. Okay, so he drew 2. He adds the Mystic Mine. I wonder what his plan is. Field Barrier on the mine. Well, that's a pain. I mean, my only out in the deck that I can think of right now is Danger Bigfoot. I've got to draw into him. So let's do that. Let's not summon anything. We'll try to clear some stuff off the field. And my Thunderbird will be able to pop something in the back row. Wonder what he's playing. You know what, I'm going to save the trade-in case I draw into the Bigfoot, and we'll go with Desires first, and hopefully didn't banish all 3 of them. Let's see what we banished. There's a Bigfoot, there's 2 Bigfoots, that sucks. Oh boy. Alright, well, the Gizmek Orochi's free anyway, so we'll just discard that to draw 2. Hopefully get the 3rd Bigfoot. Man, we're not quite there. I mean, there's lots of neat stuff to do, but the mine really slows the game down. And unfortunately, banishing 2 Bigfoots means we're just kind of stuck waiting until I draw the 3rd, so... I should probably just end turn. Which means I get a discard. So let's get rid of... I don't see the Kaiju being super useful against this guy. I wonder if it's probably a Mind Burn deck, because he's playing the Reckless Greed, so he doesn't care about not being able to draw for the turn. Don't quite understand what his plan is, but... Oh, YuGiOh. Okay. I think he set it to single game, so we're not going to be able to side. So unfortunately, I won't be able to side in the Cosmic Cyclones and all the mine answers. But this is exactly why we're siding those cards, because you know there's going to be people playing this nonsense. You know, the field barrier and everything kind of makes me think I should be siding evenly matched. I thought about it, but I don't really know if I have room in the side, and I'm already playing a go second deck anyway. You know. So it doesn't really seem to fit with the OTK theme. At least that's what I was thinking with it. I think I just gotta end and wait it out. Honestly, I see the second Eater of Millions being less useful than the two Thunderbirds, so we'll hang on to Thunderbirds just in case. At this point, it's just a matter of him getting his Exodia pieces before I get my Danger Bigfoot, but he probably has an answer to it anyway. Okay, so once I draw the Bigfoot, the red reboot's going to basically ensure my victory unless he's got, Dark Briband, Solemn Judgment down, which is very possible considering the deck he's playing. I don't think he's going to be summoning monsters, so I can safely get rid of the alpha. I mean, all I really need is to be able to get in one good attack, and I've got it, I won't be able to play another Desires, though, because if I end up banishing my third Bigfoot, then I just have no play. So the Gamma Seal's dead in hand against his deck, so let's just toss that at the end phase. Drew the Desires, not going to play it, but you know what? I will set it though. Save everything else in my hand. I could have set the reboot too, but I think I'd rather keep it in hand just in case because I don't want him to destroy it. Don't know what kind of other nonsense he's playing. Although if I Bigfoot destroy the field barrier and then he just plays another field barrier, then I lose anyway, right? I'm gonna assume that he probably plays 1-1. You know what? Discarding Kaiju Slumber and then banishing it from grave next turn is going to deck thin my deck a little bit. Hopefully get to that Bigfoot a little sooner. I'm really hoping this red reboot resolves. Should I shotgun it and hope that I get the Bigfoot? No, because even if I pop the field barrier, he still has mine's effect till the end of the turn, so I gotta save the reboot till next turn anyway. I'm gonna use Kaiju Slumber's effect. We'll grab the Dogger and we'll deck thin a little bit. The cards he has set are going to be cards he wants to keep, right? So maybe I should pitch a Thunderbird. I'll pitch the Dogger in. Save the Thunderbird for next turn. Hopefully I'll be able to resolve it. Still not there yet. So we're going to have to end. I'll discard the Kaiju Slumber in the Gamma Seal. There's no more Kaijus left in deck to search though, so... If Bigfoot's the last card on the bottom of the deck, I'm going to be real sad. Although I should have saved the trade-in to be able to resolve the Bigfoot, but... We're just going to have to use Thunderbird's effects and hope we end up discarding right. Let's just do it. This game's boring anyway. He's playing Exodia Mine. Yeah, that's going to do it. I don't really want to sit here for 10 more turns waiting for him to draw Exodia. Kind of wish we played a match though, because I did build the side specifically for that, but let's play someone else, hope or not. You know what, I'm just going to host the game and hopefully I get someone to challenge me, that's fine. And we'll try doing a match, see if anyone wants to play. Demon 2700 wants to play, alright. Looks like he won the rock, paper, scissors, so he's going to go first. He's also playing a 44 card deck, which seems real weird. I have no idea what this deck is. Ogdoadics. I think I've heard of him. I don't think I've played against him. This is the reptile deck. Maybe I need to be main decking outs to mine, or just play a mine deck. That'll really earn me a bunch of friends, huh? King of the Feral Imps. I have no idea what his end board's going to look like, but so far it's worse than it was a minute ago. I don't understand what he's doing. I have a pretty nice starting hand though. The Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, unless he negates, it's just going to clear his field. You know, I do have a dark target for the Allure if I need to dig into something. Well, he has his answer to Kaiju Slumber. Fortunately, I have Gamma Seal, so we'll get rid of that. Then we'll play the Kaiju Slumber, pop the field. I wonder if I'll draw into the alpha or if I should just take the bigger monster. I think with this hand to my side of the field, I'll take the Doggeran and I'll give him a Gamma Seal. I'll put her over there just in case I get the Eater of Millions. Be able to link Relinquished Animal over here and equip it. Oh, it's during the main phase, not your main phase. Okay. Send a reptile from your deck to the graveyard. I guess that's cool. Yeah, the Thunderbird's not going to do anything for me, so we'll draw 2 and banish it. And I did get the Eater of Millions, which means unless he has an answer, I have lethal. You know what? I think I will just banish a bunch from the extra deck. I hate the way this game does the extra deck, though. We have to do it one at a time. We'll leave in the rank 8 package. And I'll get rid of pretty much everything else, I suppose. We'll leave you, you, and you. We'll get rid of you, so I just need the Anima plus the Numeron Dragon package. Banish everything else. Summon out Eater of Millions. Link him off for Relinquished Anima. Effect. To equip the Gamma Seal. We're going to normal summon the Gren Maju. And you know what? Oh, he does have something for us. Which means I have 78 on board. But with Bigfoot, regardless of which one's picked, I can either summon Bigfoot or just pop his monster. I mean, I can make the red gate play or I can just run it over. So we'll just attack, and then I could, if he somehow has a card in his hand that lets him survive, then I can just rank 8 into Sanafon, the Sky Prison, to prevent him from doing anything with his graveyard. Seems to survive from his grave a lot. But that's going to do it. Gren Maju swings for game. Alright, I wonder if he's going to make me go first or if he's going to go first. He might make me go first. I'm just going to assume that he's a smart player, so let's drop the Kaijus. And we'll replace them with Vanity's Fiend, Majesty's Fiend Engine. I could also put in a Spell Canceller. It wouldn't be terrible against his deck. I really got to figure that out because I have one more space when I side out the Kaiju Engine. So maybe I could drop a Cosmic Cyclone for something else. I'm not really sure because I like having answers to mine. I think he might still be side decking. And he's making me go first. That's what I figured. Nobody wants a Gren Maju player with Kaijus in the main deck to go second. I don't have a Dark Monster in hand, so... You know, I played that entirely wrong. I should have just summoned this out first to prevent getting Ash Blossom, but hey, this is why we test play, right? So that way I can get all my misplays out of the way now, and on Saturday at the Case Tournament I don't have to do stuff like that. So no activated effects of monsters. I can try to draw into a Gren Maju. We'll get rid of the Bigfoot because I can't activate his effect anyway. Then we'll play the Desires. Yeah, we'll keep drawing, I guess. Get rid of the Dead Alpha in hand. Maybe I can OTK this turn. If I draw a Gren Maju. Yes, I did. And he's at 84 for game. Nice. So even with the misplay, the Grenmaju still got it. I'll host another one, and we're going to do a match, TCG cards only, and see if anyone wants to play. Make sure it popped back up in Twitch. Yes, it did. And we are ready whenever you are. Whoever wants to play. Mr. Kooky. I'm going to go second. This guy's playing a 43 card deck. Usually if someone's playing like a 43 card deck, I think they're making iSold plays and don't want to draw into all the equip cards right away, so they might play a few extra cards. But then when you're online and you're playing against randoms, it turns out they just wanted to shove a bunch of cards in their deck and couldn't figure out what to take out. Nah, I'm going to use him for the trade-in, actually. But first I do want to start with a Kaiju Slumber. Both for the deck thinning and for the popping the field. I do have the Alpha, so I'm going to give my opponent the Doggeran, so I'll take the Godarla. Want to make sure my opponent's got more attack than me on the field so that I can drop a free Alpha on the field. Cyber Dragon hurts. Sure. He's playing Cyber Dragons. He went first. I wonder if he just bricked or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But alright. He might have that trap down. Not Ref System, the other one. The one that banishes one and pops something on the field. We'll go trade in. Pop. Pitch to Gizmekorochi. You know, I hate that it does that because it automatically put my spell in this zone and screwed me. Because if I was picking zones, I wouldn't have picked that zone to put it into, obviously. But whatever. I think I can fix that in settings. There, don't automatically place spell and traps because then you just screw me like that. But he's got to have an answer card down anyway in order to win this one, so I'm not terribly worried, I suppose. I'm debating if I should just Gizmekorochi or, you know what? We'll go with Eater of Millions. Yeah, I know, it's got a lot of words on it. We'll link it off for an Animo. Attempt to equip. He's got a Veiler. At this point I could just use Alpha to bounce him back. So let's do that. Try to force all of his negates. My goal right now is to get into Numeron Dragon to swing for game all at once. he's waiting a long time between each move, and I get the feeling that a lot of these cards maybe he hasn't played against a lot, or just needs to read, because a lot of my cards got a lot of words on them. All right, man, you're gonna run out of time here. Yep, he did play the other Imperm. I had a feeling it was an Imperm. Okay. Now, with him having two Imprints and a Veiler, do I still have game? Do I have a way to get rid of that Doggeran? I mean, yeah, I could just pop him. Okay. But that won't be enough for lethal, would it? At any rate, we'll use Gizmek Orochi. We're going to summon him out. I mean, I'm thinking just summon out something that can just pop him, maybe. I'll save the Numeron package for next turn in case it comes up. I thought one of these guys popped, don't they? Maybe it's Cypher Dragon? Nope. Is it you? Nope. Maybe it's something I already banished and wasn't really paying attention. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I have not been paying attention because I could make this. And then I could special him, but that still doesn't get me there, does it? Oh, yes, it does. Well, it would if I could pop his monster, but I think I banished the extra deck monster that can pop, did I? Yeah, that's what it was. Had I had the Cypher Blade Dragon, I could have overlaid, popped that, and then gone Numeron Dragon play for game. Oh well. Well, oh, you know what? I do still have game anyway. Because I have this idiot. Exo Blower, or whatever his name is. So we're going to detach one, we're going to pop you, then we're going to use this effect. We're going to detach one, summon out Numeron Dragon, and we're going to put Titanic Galaxy number 38, whatever, under him. Then we're going to activate Detach, and swing for 17k. So I had it. It just took a little while to get there. You're going to have to forgive me, it's been a little while since I played YuGiOh, to be honest. Yeah, he's likely going to make me go first, so let's drop the Kaijus, put in the Vanities, and he's playing Cyber Dragon, so Spell Cancel would also hurt him a lot. He plays a bunch of traps. Well, he at least plays Imperms, but he could be playing other traps too. But if I'm going first, I think that Spell Canceller would be better to draw first turn than Red Reboot. So let's give that a shot. I just assume he's going to make me go first. Oh, he's decided to go first. Well, I wasn't prepared for that at all, but we'll see what he does. Let's just start with the Allure. And it resolves. So we're going to get rid of the Necroface, and we're both going to banish 5 cards from the top 4 decks. We got one of his Cyber Dragon Cores, a couple of Prosperities, a Hertz, and a Imperm. Okay. Definitely play the trade in. I'm gonna dig a little deeper in the deck. Well, I do get the free summon on the Link Slayer. And I can use his effect because the Gizmek Orochi's free no matter what. Summon limit, he says, huh? Okay. I'll toss Orochi and one of the 2 Vanity's Fiends. And you know what? The summon limit doesn't bother me a whole bunch, so I'm just going to try to pop his 2 back row. I assume one of them's probably an Imperm. But I want to get rid of it anyway because I don't want him to Imperm my Vanity's Fiend. Yep, there it is. And I didn't really minus because one of mine was a Gizmek Orochi, which is just as good in grave as it is in hand. So we're going to tribute it off for our Vanity's Fiend. That was the wrong zone to do it too, but whatever. And we're going to attempt to swing over your monster. It's an Ashter. Why would you set an Ashter? Could have just like normal summoned it into Link Karibo, right? That would have been better. Whatever. Also, summon limit in Cyber Dragons just completely puts the brakes on his own deck. I don't understand what he's trying to do. Unless he like hard draws the power bond, he has no moves he can do. He just turned off all of his own combos. Did he side in the summon limit? At any rate, trying to fight under his own summon limit that hurts his deck more than it hurts mine, and the fact that I have the Vanity's Fiend out that I don't know if he has an answer to unless that set card's an Imperm. This game might be over. Although, I mean, as long as the Vanity's Fiend's on the field, my own Gizmek Orochi's dead and great, but I can always tribute him off for a spell canceler whenever I want to get rid of him. I'd rather not have machines on the field against the Cyber Dragon deck anyway, considering he can just contact fuse anything away. I should have thought about that before I sided in the spell cancelers. It didn't really make sense now that I think about it. Alright, summon. You get a search. Alright, so you can search any light machine. I mean, doesn't really make a difference, I don't think, because even if he grabs his Kaiju, he can't put it on the field, not over Vanity's Fiend. Trying to think, I'm pretty sure he has to draw either a spell or a trap answer in order to get around my Vanity's Fiend, but if he's searching for a repair plant and then playing that as his move, I don't see him getting around this. Okay, so you have a card that's dead. He does have the overflow. Okay, that's the one that pops something. I mean, he's still under his own summon limit, but I can protect my life during the battle phase with Orochi. He'll probably contact fuse it away, but that's fine because I just need to survive the turn. And then hopefully draw something. Draw the out. Can I have Rampage pop his own summon limit, maybe? And he's not. He doesn't have enough damage for lethal unless he has a limiter removal in hand, so I could also wait until the end phase to summon out my Gizmek Orochi. Although my Orochi will be the strongest monster on the field no matter what, even if he contact fuses with it and I bring it back next turn, but just being able to pop and then swing might be the better move. Cyber Dragon Hearts effect is fine. So he's got a Cyber Dragon for next turn, so I think that I do want to leave one of his monsters up on the field. So we're going to put out an Orochi in the fence. It did get a Bigfoot. Or I could summon out a real big Necroface. He'll be at, what, 26? Or, oh, it's also my opponent's, so he'll be at 29 if I normal summon him. Which is not enough for game, though. Is it? You know what? I think it depends on Bigfoot here. Oh, you know what? Bigfoot's effect. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Never mind. It's fine. Because I should have used Gizmek Orochi, Banish 3, and then that would have pumped up Necroface a bit more. But I suppose it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have been game anyway because I failed on the Bigfoot effect. So even if he contact fuses it away with Cyber Dragon, that'll use up both of his summons for the turn, and he still won't be able to get over the Necroface. Yeah, I wish I had anything but the Spell Canceller in hand. That was a bad side move. But I think his own summon limit is going to end up losing him the game. Who knows? Maybe he's got the Power Bond in hand and he's about to win. If he had it, he would have played it by now. Cyber Dragon. Contact fuse with Gizmek Orochi, I assume. Summon out a 2000 attack and 2000 defense fortress. Or 2000 attack, 0 defense, rather. With no answers to Necroface. I mean, I'm going to use the Effect Engrave to bring him back anyway. I don't think I need that. Photon Lord's nice. I'll get rid of Tachyon. I think that he's one of the weaker ones. And Cipher Blade was the one I regretted getting rid of last time, so maybe I should get rid of number 62. Pop his monster. He's gonna negate the Necroface? I mean, that's still game then. Alright, well, that's that. Let's host another one. We'll go TCG match. Oh, he wants to play again? Same guy? Sure. I wonder if he's playing the same deck. Yes, he is. If you join me on past streams, you know I love the Cyber Dragon deck, and I am not a big fan of the way he plays as. That's because I feel like Cyber Dragon should go second because it has an auto win button with Core. If you resolve Cyber Dragon Core, you have enough damage for lethal. Your opponent has to have an answer for it. And so going second, being able to, play Harpy's Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, Dark Hole, Regeki, any of those, just clear the field and swing for game is pretty devastating, Red Reboot wins you the game most of the time. Like, they have to have a hand trap in hand to stop you. But the thing is, though, if they're going to be setting a field, they're not going to be having an impermanent hand, right? They're going to set it to the field. So usually you just end up winning versus whatever he's going to do now. Like, what kind of field can he put down? Just by summoning Cyber Dragon Core. Maybe he draws Machine Dupe and puts down a Cyber Dragon Infinity. That's not going to win you a game. That was an odd choice. Had he made the Amirage, he could have just searched for a Cyber Repair Plant and he gotten whatever he wanted. I don't know. Yeah, my hand's not wonderful anyway. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I could go Doggeran Alpha and then start going off with the dangers or something. We'll start with Bigfoot. I just want to pick anything in my hand but Bigfoot. That's fine. Because I really just want to draw. Okay, it's looking a little better. I mean, that wasn't ideal, but not a bad draw, though. I can force his hand with the Exablower. And if he doesn't respond right away, pop 2, but don't think I have it. Got a 2000 attacking Necroface. So, I mean, he'll have to pop the Bigfoot. It's not enough for game, though. Talon's Mix, what's going on? testing some Grenmaju for a case tournament this Saturday at my locals. I decided Grenmaju might be a good pick because, I like the ability to lose the dice roll, go second, and still go off, so going second deck seemed to be working out for me lately. I was debating playing this or a Six Samurai FTK, which has actually been testing really well because I feel like there's been a lot less people playing hand traps lately, and it's super consistent. But I've always just been a big fan of Grenmaju anyway. My opponent now is playing Cyber Dragons, but he's honestly not very good at it, so I don't feel that good about beating up on him. He relies a lot on spells, so let's do this. Like, for example, he knows I'm playing a go second deck, and he's playing a go second deck too, but then he ended up deciding to go first. Like, this is our second match together. He knows what I'm playing. He knows my deck. I don't understand his decision making, I mean, my opening hand, this one was a little doo-doo. Opening 2 Necrofaces always sucks if you don't have the Allure to go with it, but, whatever. He's an easy normal summon, can be a boss monster sometimes. I may or may not end up playing him, I feel like there might be something better that I'm not thinking of right now. I mean, of course I'm going to stop it. He's got the droplet. Very nice. I mean, I'm not super concerned. The only way he wins, really, is if he has the Power Bond, but... Oh, he wants... Why did he discard 2 cards to negate the Necroface, too? I mean, that's fine. Go with the hurts. I have the Gizmek Orochi, so I got a couple of options. I can either just block his attack if he's going to go for game, or I can summon it during the end phase and then go off. I want to make sure my alpha is still summonable, though, so it depends on what his attack strength looks like for whatever monsters he summons as far as when I summon out my Gizmek Orochi, I think. It's going to search. And he chooses Nashter. He's locked in the machines for the turn. Okay, he's going to summon out Seeger. He's not going to attack with it, and he's just going to end his turn. You know what? I'm not going to summon out the Gizmek Orochi because my Alpha Master Beast is live. Is he hoping that I'll just randomly attack into it? I don't know, but I'm just going to bounce it away anyway. And it's going to do it. Shoot, maybe I should just leave the Kaiju ins with the Kaiju's in with the way he's been playing. Because he's been going first every game. I mean, I guess so. Maybe I should have sided just to, get good practice in and assume my opponent's good, but I don't really think this guy knows how to play Cyber Dragons very well. But that's fine. He might just be learning the deck. I'm just like super confident with it because like I played Cyber Dragons for a long time. Is he having me go first? He is. Oh, he made the right move that time. Catching me off guard with your smart moves. I mean, that's really all I got. He doesn't really seem to be playing an OTK-oriented build. I haven't seen him use any of the Cyberdark moves, so he doesn't have the Cyber Dragon Core into Realm into Chimera for game. Because if he did, even the Gizmek Orochi and the Grave wouldn't save me. All he would need is Cyber Dragon Core with any spell or trap in hand. Grab Realm, activate it. Realm grabs Chimera. Realm summons Chimera. Chimera effect, discard any spell or trap, search Power Bond, link off in the Cyber Dragon Seeger. Activate Power Bond, the fuse Seeger on field with Core and Grave. Because Chimera gives him the ability to fuse from Grave, and he'll have a 4200 attacker that attacks 3 times. Yeah, see, he's not going for the OTK. Either he doesn't play the cards or he doesn't know how to. I don't think he plays any of the Cyberdark cards. I didn't see him play any. Got a Lincoln Mirage. So that the repair plant's live, okay. See, I know a lot of people like playing it, but I always hated Galaxy Soldier because there's only real movies for summoning Infinity, but realistically, you shouldn't have to summon Infinity unless something goes wrong, you know? And even then, you have plenty of ways of doing it. He's running out of time in his time bar here. Come on, man. Cyber Dragons isn't that complicated. I think it really is going to time out. The timer only wears down when you're not actively playing, and you get 3 minutes per turn of not actively playing. As long as you're actively playing, it won't go down, you know? I wonder if he's having connection issues. He might have DC'd. Yeah, there you go. We'll go for another one. Maybe he'll challenge me again. TCG, match duel, host. See who wants to play next. Oh, he wants the same guy, Mr. Kooky. Hey, I actually won a game of rock, paper, scissors. Nice. You can go first. I really see it summon out monsters. That would have been a big mistake on his part. I'm going to start with the desires. Hopefully pick up a better monster. Oh, you know what? I hate that it keeps automatically placing spells and traps. Like, stop doing that. I already got a big boy Grand Maju. I don't see him summoning out a monster this turn. I don't see Ghidorah. Well, Alpha's probably not going to be useful. We'll get rid of the Alpha. What did I banish anyway? Now we got a Necroface in there. We got a Gizmek Orochi. 2 Gizmek Orochis. Oh. Alright, well. We'll play a trade in. We'll get rid of one of the Gamma Seals. Draw 2 more. I mean, the Thunderbird's nice, but I think I can do better. Ooh, which of these 2 to get rid of, actually? I'm going to get rid of that. No, summoning him out and banishing 9. I could potentially swing for game with Grand Maju if he doesn't have an answer. I assume he has an answer, but you never know. We'll get rid of you. We'll go those 9. I mean, it's making me wait, so he has a card that he can't play. I assume he's got an Imperm. If he doesn't, he's in trouble, because now we got a Grand Maju at 8,000. It'll be really funny if I get Mirror Forced. Yeah, he's got the Imperm, okay. Oh man, with how much time you waste, you're gonna end up timing out again. Got the Lightning Storm, nice. Man, a handful of nothing but kaijus. What am I supposed to do with this? It'd be great if you would summon a monster. I mean, he's gonna cut his damage to me in half. So he's not gonna OTK me this turn. I mean, his deck could if he was smart and he played, you know, Seeger with Rampage Dragon after Powerbomb pumped it up to 63. swing 3 times, even with the damage half, that's still enough for game, but he's not playing any of those combos, so I don't have to worry. Come on. If he times out again, I'm not accepting his challenges anymore. You gotta think. Come on, Mr. Cookie, think. Use your brain. That sucked. I can still resolve this, though. I still have 2 kaijus left in deck. Man. Just drawing 1 kaiju after the next. Just summon something for me, man. Anything. Come on. It's probably an imperm that he put across from that card. I don't have any darks, and I really don't want to risk that, so we're just going to set the Allure over here and wait. Imagine I played the Allure and just wind up discarding my whole hand. There is still a Necroface somewhere in those 13 cards. He definitely has an answer to that. Right? I don't understand why he's not summoning anything. Like, he searched Cyber Dragon Core and proceeded not to use it. Yeah. That's all I got for you. What did you discard? Nashter? I don't understand this guy. He finally summons the core that he searched, what, like 3 turns ago? Okay, so he's going to go for the Infinity play. I mean, that's good news for me. So that just means I can dump kaijus on the field. Not that he knows. Well, he knows I'm playing them. He should probably figure if I'm not playing anything that I probably have a handful of bullshit. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting good test playing out of this because, like, yeah, I'm not playing meta, but neither is anybody else, and I want to be able to test against, you know, Terra Elements, sprites, rather, whatever else is popular nowadays, danger, adventure, blah 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 blah. I'm not getting good practice against a bad Cyber Dragon player, except realizing my own misplays because I'm out of practice because I haven't played YuGiOh in a couple of months. Yeah, my deck struggles if my opponent doesn't summon. Maybe I should consider a different build outside of the Kaijus. It's just so good against pretty much every deck in the meta, though. Summon limit was real smart right there. Because now I can't even resolve the Kaiju Slumber. What could I draw to get me out of this? There's no more Red Majus in the deck because the other one's banished. Oh, that summon limit really got me, didn't it? Alright. We'll see what we can draw. I mean, if I activate Bigfoot's effect and he ends up discarding himself, I could pop the summon limit, but what are the odds of that happening? I don't even know if I have any trade-ins left in the deck. I could go like summon Alpha, run over Cyber Dragon, and bounce this guy back. I didn't draw into Gizmokrochi or Necrophase, so I think that's my only play. Come on, man. Either you have an answer or you don't. Yes, you had the Cybernetic Overflow. Just activate it, man. Don't sit here and make me wait 10 minutes for it. I think I'm going to leave everything as is, and I'm going to choose to go second. I wonder if he'll be smart enough not to summon on me in the opening turn this time. Let's find out. Maybe he's learning. Hey, I actually opened with a Gizmokrochi. Nice. This is actually a really good hand. It's nice when that happens. Knowledge is power. Let's see what's over here. Nice. Okay. Bigfoot's not super helpful to me right now. I want to discard Thunderbird. That'd be awesome. Ooh, get rid of Necrophase. We'll both banish 5 from the top. There goes 2 of my Grand Majus. That was an awful mill. You know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to activate Bigfoot's effect and hope it discards Thunderbird. Whatever. I got a 50-50 shot at getting Thunderbird to work this time. I know exactly what I want to do. With Explorer, I target one of his zones. I can detach up, I think it's up to 2 materials, any number of materials, and he's a 2+ level 8s, and I can pop cards adjacent to that zone. Well, he better have the Imperm or the Veiler, or I've got him. Swing for 17,000. Yeah, baby. All right. If he's smart, he's gonna make me go first. So. I think Cosmic Cyclone's better than Spell Canceller in this case. I'm really not sold on these Necrofaces. I mean, they're nice with a lore, I guess, but it's still, just feel like it could be so much better. I might just end up dropping these 12 cards from the deck anyway. Well, these 15 really. Maybe build it more as a stun. I don't know, because that would also mean I'd probably be dropping the alphas. I don't know. We'll completely rework it in a bit, but in the meantime, I think that's good for siding. I'm just assuming he's going to make me go first. Alright, I don't have a lot. I just really hope he doesn't have the Imperm. I really feel like a stun variant's going to be way better. Just being able to kaiju your opponent as an out is just really nice, though. You know? Who knows? Maybe I don't run the Maju stuff and I just build a pure stun. I don't know. This deck could evolve in a number of ways. Let's be honest, Fossil Diner shuts down a lot of decks right now. Come on, man. My card doesn't have that many words on it. I think I ought to be backing up my Vanity's Fiends with some back row. Because it's nice that he can shut down the whole game, but realistically, once he's gone, if I don't have a Gizmek Roshi to defend myself, I'm kind of just boned. No, he's gonna Cyber Dragon Core. Don't know where he's gonna go with it, but maybe he's gonna grab that trap to try to pop my guy. Cyberload Fusion. It's already got the overflow, okay. Does he have an OTK? We'll find out. Yeah, he has lethal, right? Because the fusion spell he searched can fuse from field and banished, if I remember correctly. So core on field, the Cyber Dragon from banished should be game. I hope he doesn't make us wait out all 3 minutes yet. Come on, man. Oh, really? Did you misclick? He has everything he needs to win. I don't understand what he's doing. I think I've decided that I'm not a big fan of this build. I do want to lean more into the stun elements though, but have something on the field to back it up. Not sure exactly how yet though. Oh, he's gonna play that during battle phase. But now you can't attack multiple times. He could summon Cyber End Dragon or Cyber Twin Dragon. Yeah, there you go. He figured it out. Real proud of you. Alright, looks like Twitch did automatically grab the right screen. Yeah, like I said, not really sold on the build as it is. See, I'm not a fan of Necroface. His only real good play is with Allure. Other than that, he's a normal summon, sometimes big monster, usually not. Trading's gonna require me to play a lot of level 8s, and it's really only good with Gizmek Rochi. You know what? Maybe I should just build something completely different. This was a really bad Cyber Dragon build. Ugh. Let's work on a stun deck. I really like Majesty and Vanity's Fiends. I feel like just dropping one of these on the field and protecting them is really solid, which is going to mean Solemn Judgments. I'm a big fan of Crackdown as a interrupt for my opponent's stuff. Link Slayer is nice, both for the free tribute first turn to summon out something big, as well as just being able to pop back row. I don't know. Because then I could also be playing, well, Crackdown steals my opponent's monster, so I could tribute it, I suppose. But then there's also Monarch Stormforth I could be playing, which is going to open up my ability to play Jinzo and Spell Canceller in the side. That's what we got so far. Now, Battle Fader, when he summon out, he can just be negated, can't he? Special summon, and then he ends the battle phase. So he's not that great. I don't know. You know what? I'll save this, and maybe we'll fix up the Cyber Dragon deck so that it sucks less. There's a lot of Dre in here. I don't know. Could be playing Small World. Oh, there is a Small World in here. Okay. Why does Small World have that weird picture? Whatever. The more I look at this build, the less I hate it. I just hate the side deck a lot. The extra actually seems pretty nice. We got a couple of targets for Nova's effect if I get Nibiru'd. Well, you don't need the chalices. Sail's bad. I like the Trinade. I hate Trinade. I think in case my opponent makes me go first, I should be siding a Mystic Mine, a Metaverse, and 3 Demise of the Land. And that's because if my opponent summons something, I play the Demise of the Land or Metaverse, which I should have one more rather than mine in 80% of the games. Probably a little less because there's going to be some overlap where I draw 2, but at any rate, the majority of the time I should draw one of these and not a Mystic Mine. Activate it after their first summon, and then on my turn, summon out the Rampage Dragon, pop my own mine, and hopefully swing for game. So, you know what? Let's try the Cyber. You know what? Hold on. I also want to see what I have in here. 2 Lightning Storms. 3 Regekis. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Let's go in. We'll host a match. TCG, dual mode match, host. Make sure that popped up on Twitch. Looks good, and we are ready. Neil Sensei. Come on, buddy. You gotta click ready. I'm going second. He's got a 45 card deck. Oh, my opening hand's not wonderful, but I mean, it's not the worst it could be, I guess. Hands like this make me real hesitant to play this deck, though. Alright, man, you gotta make your first move. So, does he not realize that he's going first? Even though he lost Rock, Paper, Scissors? Come on, man. The timer on your side of the screen is going down. Don't keep us waiting. There he goes. He figured it out. Cloudians. These guys can't be destroyed by battle, right? Yeah. But he has to stay in attack mode. Stop putting spells and traps wherever you want. I gotta go into like the actual settings and see if I can fix that. Alright, and we're gonna send a Hertz and an Ashtar. And then Hertz effect is going to add the Nashta back to hand. And yeah, that's game right there. Can't play an imperm from hand when you got cards on the field, buddy. Do you think he'll make me go first? Let's just assume he's a smart player. We're going to want to side in our Mystic Mine package, which means the Lightning Storm's got to come out. I really want to keep in the Regekis. I don't even know. I got to figure out like the siding for this. I could drop the Drays, I suppose. Opening Machine Dupe's really not that bad. You know what? If I get the mine, then I don't need the Regekis. Let's just see if that works. Watch him make me go second anyway. Oh yeah, he is having me go first. And they didn't get any of my mine stuff, unfortunately. Yeah. Whatever. Who's gonna complain? I could do the Veer Dre play. Or I could do the Machine Dupe. With the Cyberdeck Realm so that we're all set to OTK next turn. At this point, just deck thinning is probably a good idea. Not having the mine just means I have to summon out Infinity and sit on that. He has Nibiru, I assume? Too bad Infinity's my 5th summon, buddy. I'll equip you to get an extra negate. Actually, you know what? I should have linked that off for an Almirage, because then I would have had extra protection for the Infinity. Oh, that's alright. Needed the practice anyway. You know what, that card's fine. If it's on someone, place a fall counter for each Cloudy monster on the field. You can remove one fall counter from this card, special summon a smoke ball from the deck or either player's graveyard. Alright, that's fine. That's cool. Kind of want to stop you. Don't want to see your full combo. I needed to draw any spell or trap right there. That's alright, we'll equip you, Storm Dragon. Natural disaster. That's fine. Doesn't look like I'll have game. Or, I'm going to grab the Chimera, and I'm going to use the Effective Realm to normal summon the Chimera. Now stay with me, I promise it gets good. I'm going to make a Seeger. This guy does give everybody plus 500. So we'll get rid of these two. Does this guy treat a Cyber Dragon on the field? Nope. So this guy's gonna get the plus 5. I don't think I put a second Infinity in the extra deck, did I? I'm gonna summon this guy out in attack mode. No, I just have the one Infinity. Okay. Because I'm just gonna make another Seeger anyway. Out of... I put him in the wrong zone. No, I didn't. And that should be enough for lethal. Wait, what? Did I do my math wrong? I did, man. That's 79. I'm so good at this. Well, alright. I guess we'll negate. And that's going to do it. All right, you know what, with that, I think I'm going to call it a night. I want to get inspired for a new deck. I definitely feel comfortable playing Cyber Dragon. A little more so Grand Maju now, but I'm just not in love with the Kaiju version. And then the Six Samurai FTK is just something I've been messing around with anyway, that I could definitely pull it off, but I think it depends on, like, you know, if your opponent plays a hand trap to stop you, then that's game over, especially if they know what they're doing. So, I don't know. I'll try to come back tomorrow with something interesting. Until then, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you guys next time.